Batabanu racing third, and at the tail of the field his stablemate Surrey Dancer. Here's the first flight, Morceli. Let's Fly at the first and jumped it well, 3 lengths in advance of Royal Derby. Tracked 2 lengths away in third by Batabanu, and a similar margin to Surrey Dancer, who races at the tail of the field. 7 lengths between runners, having jumped 1 flight and galloped just over a quarter of a mile. Past the judge, 1 full circuit to complete, and it's Morceli the grey who leads them away from the stands by under 3 lengths now from Royal Derby, who's tracked just over a length away by Batabanu, and on Batabanu's quarters is Surrey Dancer. Round this left-handed turn, which leads them on to flights 2 and 3, which come fairly quickly together as they make their way towards the first of them. Morceli remains in front, but nowhere near as far clear as he was here 3 weeks ago. Royal Derby racing just 2 lengths behind the grey, and then the stablemates as they cross the next flight. The leader, Morceli, jumped it well, landing 3 in front of Royal Derby. Batabanu, who's being held up, is third, and Surrey Dancer is last of the 4. Here's the third flight, which they all hurdled proficiently, and now they prepare to swing left-handed into the back straight. So no change in the order, with Morceli the leader going down the back by almost 2 lengths from Royal Derby. On Royal Derby's tail is Batabanu, whose rider still has a tight hold of his head, and so too does his stablemate Surrey Dancer. Now they're into the back straight. The next flight they jump will be the 4th. Morceli is the leader as they go over it, jumping well. The other 3 runners are virtually alongside each other now, and they're running on towards the middle one in the back straight. Flight number 5 approaching now, which Morceli flies, landing a length and a half in front of Royal Derby, just a half a length to Batabanu and 1 more length back to Surrey Dancer, and quite a long run now before they reach the next flight of hurdles, which is the last in the back straight, and it's 3 flights from the finish. Morceli continues to lead from Royal Derby, Batabanu going well on the outside in third, and wider still to Surrey Dancer, last of the 4, and they're approaching the third from home. Morceli yet to be headed, but they're queuing up to challenge him now, and Batabanu was far more fluent than the grey there and landed up sides. Between horses, Royal Derby makes a line of 3, and Surrey Dancer now just having to be pushed along to remain in touch, about 3 lengths behind the 3 in front as they leave the back. They're racing towards the final half mile of the Bellway Homes Fighting 5th hurdle, and there are 3 in line with 2 more hurdles to jump homeward bound. Morceli has the advantage of the inside, but he's not quite travelling as well as either Royal Derby or Batabanu on his outer. Surrey Dancer is off the bridle in 4th as they level for home. Here's the second last flight. Batabanu hits the front 2 out, going on there from Royal Derby and Morceli, who both come under pressure, and Peter Niven is looking around and laughing at his rivals as they race between the final 2. A quarter of a mile to go. Batabanu, what will he find when he's let down? Morceli's very game, and he's fighting back on the inside. Royal Derby has cracked. He's now last of the 4 as Surrey Dancer starts to stay on. Batabanu with a 2-length lead, going over the final flight, runs down it, flattens the hurdle, but still lands in front, and Morceli's looking very tired. Surrey Dancer has no more to give inside the final furlong, and it's Batabanu going clear in the Fighting 5th hurdle. The battle is on for the minor honours between Surrey Dancer and the grey Morceli, but close home it's Batabanu who's ridden out to score under Peter Niven by 4 lengths, a 1-2 for Mary Reevely, as Surrey Dancer snatches second from Morceli, a long way clear of Royal Derby in 4th.
First number 2, second number 4, third number 1, and 4th number 3. The result of the Bellway Homes Fighting 5th hurdle race. First number 2, Batabanu.